Dakota First. KX News at 10 starts now.
Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Malik Rankin. In tonight's top story, fraud is at an all-time high according to the Federal Trade Commission's latest report. And elderly adults are one of the most at-risk groups to fall for scams. We're putting your financial security first. Our KX reporter Aaron Fields finds out what you can do to protect yourself.
I had his identities, stolen 5 years ago, and he's still working on getting his credit all back in order.
1 in 18 senior citizens in the U.S. will be scammed out of their money. It's estimated that each year elderly Americans will lose more than $36 billion to fraud. And last year alone in North Dakota, fraud victims lost more than $3.5 million. Some of the most common scams that older people can fall for are fake IRS calls, grandparent family emergency calls, and sweepstakes win calls.
The grandparent scam is probably the one that most North Dakota people have been affected by. That a granddaughter or grandson is in jail someplace and they need money.
According to the Attorney General's office, don't assume that elderly family members and friends know what to do when they get a scam call. They say just to start a conversation with them and see if they are aware of these scams. Medinger says there are programs out there to help.
North Dakota people are so trustworthy, They've done business with a handshake for years, and they just can't believe that somebody would do that to them and everything. And that's why the AARP set up this fraud program.
The AARP offers a fraud watch program that gives you information and advice on how to stay aware and away of possible scams. Star-Young banker Sean Dillon offers advice for not only elderly people, but everyone.
One thing is just to always make sure that you're reviewing your bank statements. A lot of people have online banking, mobile banking. Those are going to be the best ways to constantly watch your account and make sure that nothing comes through on those. And then, of course, to make sure that, you're always filling out a travel notice before leaving the state or leaving the town, just so we know where you're going and we can better protect your accounts on those.
For KX News, I'm Aaron Fields.
Medinger says the program has been successful in helping older Americans be more careful when it comes to fraud.